We had to gain our respect. Or you're gonna be in a trap.
They seen us at a red light. They started shooting. We started shooting.
It's people that's from Brooklyn that don't come to Cypress Hills how you did.
Nazdrovia. Nazdrovia.
I get money, y'all underclass my dividends. I'm a king, you little other niggas.
Dzień dobry moi drodzy, witam się z Wami z Nowego Jorku. Pomyślałem, że skoro po raz kolejny jestem w Nowym Jorku, to nie będę Wam pokazywał Manhattanu, przepięknych wieżowców i tak dalej, tylko zaczniemy tą serię na grubo. Jestem właśnie na Brooklynie, jedziemy właśnie do Bed-Stuy. Bed-Stuy jest uznawane przez internety za jedną z bogatszych kulturowo dzielnic czarnoskórych w Nowym Jorku, a jednocześnie niektóre osiedla znajdujące się na Bed-Stuy są uznawane za jedne z najniebezpieczniejszych osiedli w Nowym Jorku. Zobaczymy, jak to będzie. Zapraszam. Powiem Wam tak, jest naprawdę grubo, bo siedzę tutaj mniej niż 10 minut, a przed chwilą podszedł typ, wszedł do tego barbera, wyciągnął typa i dosłownie tutaj zaczęli się tłuc, aż musiałem wstać z tej ławki i odejść kawałek dalej. Szybko się skończyło, więc Wam tego nie nagrałem, ale generalnie grubo. Więc mam nadzieję, że rozumiecie, dlaczego w takiej miejscówki potrzebuję fiksera. That's my boy Kashmir. So we have Cash 1 and Cash 2.
Yeah. Shout out to Poland. They show me a lot of love too, man. Shout out to Poland.
Alright, cool. So where are we at?
We're in Bedford-Stuyvesant, man. The home of Biggie Smalls, the home of Jay-Z.
I know nothing about trap. I know nothing about black culture, so
Yeah.
I need someone to like...
Well, I'm letting you know all about it, man. You met the right guy.
You're born and raised in New York?
Man. Yeah, born and raised in
And
Brooklyn.
which part
New
of
York?
Brooklyn?
East New York. East
That's
New York
like
all
the
day.
most dangerous part of New York, isn't it?
Yes, that's like a like legendary for danger as far as the hood is concerned and stuff like that.
Shut the fuck up, it's the death for mumble rap.
Alright, I'll be over there in a little bit. Just hit my boy KO. He like the you could hit him for anything in the hood, so I just hit him up. He said they chilling outside playing music. You know, we could get some what's the name? We could film the buildings and all of that. And we can knock it out real quick, man.
East New York, you're saying, huh?
East New York. We in the style right now. We going all through Brooklyn, man.
Yeah, it's about time for this shit. Put the clip up in the gun, potato on the biscuit. What is this? Millennials, crackheads rapping. Nobody wanna say nothing, so I'ma get the clapping. Niggas ain't saying shit. Talk about they rapping. Nah, that's what we call capping. Kicking this bullshit. Make me wanna slap them. Niggas is doing drugs. I thought that we was trapping. God damn, I had enough of this shit. Next thing we gon' have rappers sucking on. You taking opioids or lean, you a weak little bitch. So you record labels, please stop promoting that shit.
Gonna go up to these stairs and I'm gonna go say hello to everybody. Get them to talk. Tell you about the neighborhood.
No to, moi drodzy, jesteśmy East New York. Teraz zobaczymy, jak się żyje na tych osiedlach, projektach tak zwanych. Słuchajcie, projekty w Nowym Jorku to są takie mieszkania socjalne, w których mieszkają właśnie głównie ludzie o niskich i średnich dochodach. Są oczywiście jakieś tam dopłaty do czynszów i tak dalej. No to, gdzie teraz jesteśmy, jest uznawane za najgorszą dzielnicę całego Nowego Jorku, więc I'm lucky to have my boy Cash here.
Yeah, man.
So we're gonna be good.
Yeah. East New York.
Yeah, Cash, nice to meet you. What's up, guys? Go.
That's a young dude, man. Dell's Baller. He got shot and killed not too long ago, man. Rest in peace to Dell's Baller. Just another fallen soldier. Where we coming from? Talk to him. Tell him where he at. Tell him where he at, man.
I'm
Tell
in
him.
Don Land right now. Where I was raised up at, motherfuckers never loved us. It's called Don Land. This is where we at.
Not like a project. It's
No.
like a complex. But a lot of things go up here. It's legendary people, even the projects knowing, respect what's going on up here.
So what would you say it's a difference between like a project and this place?
It's not a project. We don't got pipes coming down out of bathrooms. You don't see that. You don't see pipes and all of that in
Better
our
quality, you're
radiator
saying?
system. You don't see that.
So it's a better quality, better built here.
Yeah, better built.
Now, if you go to pink houses,
It's different.
It's different. You're gonna see the hood.
And the
You know
pink
what I mean?
house
Shout
are
out to
just
Pink
over
House.
there, or?
Yeah, it's just over there.
Right
Yeah.
over there. We used to battle with them. We had to gain our respect to them. Show them that we is not having that. You're not coming up here and disrespect anymore. Or you're gonna be in them tracks.
In the 80s and all
You're gonna
that.
be left in them in the A-train tracks.
In the 80s and all of that.
We'll throw you off of the track. So we had to do shit like that to gain respect. And that's why we call it Dawnland. Motherfuckers never loved us. It was the 80s.
It
was
must have been
rough
really
then.
rough to be growing up here and living here, right?
Yeah, it was
Yes.
tough.
It was the 80s. It was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now it's more
I got
quiet,
locked
right?
up in 1990. Came home in 95. Hey, when I came home from Sing Sing, it was like different. It was different here.
Uh-huh.
Everybody was low key now. You know what I'm
In
saying?
the 80s, you could do it out in the open. They didn't really know what it was.
Right. Until they came, you know. I
Started
don't know.
locking people up, running up
Yeah.
their houses. You know what I mean? The feds here, all types of
they
stuff.
just started, but I was locked up
Wow.
in that time.
Mel, what up? What's good with you, man? Chilling, man.
I've been here since day one. I've been here since 72. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the original. Classic. You know?
Musieliśmy się przenieść troszeczkę, bo tam awantura się mała zaczęła, więc nie chciałem tak z kamerą wlatywać.
People arguing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We just trying to get this good vlog done, man,
Yeah.
so y'all can see it, man. Yeah, we about to go on the roof.
Has some kind of like a hospital vibe here, you know? It's just
Yeah.
like
It smell like one too. Right here, my boy Lily, my boy Fat Kareem. That was like my first gun I shot. Shot it over here. It was like a Tech 9. You just squeeze it, and that shit just go. I just start shooting a lot and all of that. So this is where that's the first time I ever really shot a gun, to be honest with you. And I was probably like 16, 17. Rest in peace to Fat Kareem too, man. You had to be tough to grow up out here. As soon as you come out your house, you was tested. You go to the park over here, Plaza Park, you play ball, you know, you get into little fights, scuffles, and all types of things, man. This is East New York, man. It's one of the toughest neighborhoods in New York City. So, but at the end of the day, once you learn and people learn who you are, you learn to give respect, and that's how you get respect. And if you don't get the respect, then you either scuff it out and fight it out, and then people will respect you and stuff like that. Sometimes it leads to shootouts and all types of other stuff. So it's a rough neighborhood, man.
you got your mentality out of the hood, right? Like, when was the point when you figured out that life is not only like the borders of your neighborhood and the earth is more than that?
I would say early, because I always like growing up in Cypress Hills Project, which is right there. You can see right between that gap. You can see the buildings over there. Growing up there, it was even rougher, way rougher than Plaza. Like Cypress back in the days was real ruthless. So growing up there, my father lived there, and growing up there made me see like, yo, like I want to get out the hood. You know, early on, like in high school, maybe at 15, 16 years old, I chose to do music, and I figured that was going to be my gateway out the hood, and that kind of led me out the hood. Started traveling out the country, doing music and stuff, and then I moved to Cali, and I was just seeing a whole different part of the world, which just opened my mind up. It smartens you to know how to move and how to be around all kinds of human beings, all type of people. It's not so much like you got to use aggression to get your problems out and make things happen. You got to use this. You use this. This is a powerful tool. Somebody will get killed out here in East New York just off of words and feelings, when they might not feel that way a week from now. And then somebody, you know, you'll be either locked up, somebody will be locked up for the rest of their life, or even dead over words or something like that. So after a while, like
Over
to me,
stupid, meaningless bullshit,
just
huh?
over having a stupid mentality, or just being in this environment of the mentality and being what they're taught and what they're influenced on, instead of like using their own mind and using their own head and thinking better with this, that'll lead them much further. So I got out of that mentality quick, thanks to my grandfather, thanks to my mother, thanks to my grandmother. Like, they taught me how to move and how to do things in a better fashion, and how to, you know, and how to move and shake and how to swither out of stupid situations and still be here and be able to look at y'all like this and still get the respect from my hood, you know, and still get the love from my hood, and still be able to elevate in my hood, and still be able to come back and do this interview with Kasha. the OGs and the people that's important in that neighborhood, they're gonna respect that and they're gonna be like, nah, that's cash. What you doing? What you talking about? It is what it is, man. And you just gotta use your mind, man, and elevate over the bullshit. Between those buildings, that's Cypress Hills Project. Right there, that's the projects over there. The legendary pink houses, man. A lot of poverty, a lot of shootings, a lot of killings, a lot of stuff going on over there. Same going on over here, but we don't really do it over to each other on Plaza.
It's just crazy. It's like what? Like just 5 minutes walking distance, right?
Yeah,
From
it's
here
not
or
even
there,
5
like
minutes walking distance. You go to Building 2 and you go out the parking lot. Pink House is right across the street and stuff like that. So you know,
it's like 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, and you're in the wrong neighborhood.
Yeah, you're in the wrong neighborhood. It's different out there, but it's a mutual respect for each other as well, because each is crazy, but each place have a mentality and a name for something.
What would happen if I was like, I want to go to pink houses by myself with the camera and just walk around?
I wouldn't advise you to do it. You know, I wouldn't advise you to do that for real. This is a real, you know what I mean, territorial neighborhood, a real, you know, typical neighborhood.
Just like in the movies, right?
Yeah, just like in the movies, even worse than the movies.
Yeah.
The movies only show, you know what I mean, a half of it, man. There's a lot going on in East New York, but at the same time, man, it's great people out here. And actually, if you know, me growing up, I wouldn't want to grow up in any other place, because you learn faster, you learn how to move faster, you might grow up a little faster as well. Growing up in the hood, man, it's you gotta have a certain mentality. You gotta watch your back. You gotta be sharp. So it teach you a lot, man. It teach you a lot.
No to słuchajcie, moi drodzy, tak właśnie wyglądają najbardziej niebezpieczne osiedla Nowego Jorku. I szczerze mówiąc, kurde, spodziewałem się, że tu będzie gorzej. W sensie spodziewałem się kompletnego syfu, ludzi śpiących na chodnikach, nie wiadomo czego. A tutaj tak naprawdę, zobaczcie, równo przycięta trawka, budynki nie są pomazane, wygląda to naprawdę przyzwoicie. A tutaj macie, tak jak Cash mówił wcześniej, dziwnie się czuję mówiąc na niego Cash, te pink houses, czyli w ogóle najbardziej niebezpieczny rejon Nowego Jorku. I co powiedzielibyście tak na pierwszy rzut oka, że to jest taka skrajna gangsterka i patologia? A tutaj na tle zachodzącego słońca widzicie budynki Manhattanu. Such a lie.
Just like, nah, you probably turned that off.
Was that sound?
17R down there. That's
So
what
someone
I'm
went on the roof? Nah,
Somebody went on the roof?
no way. No one would do that. What's up, man? Hey, what's up, man?
What's going
Good,
on?
how are you?
Another Friday in the hood, man. They just chilling.
Chłopaki sobie siedzą, piją tequilkę od Dwayna Johnsona. I tak właśnie wygląda życie na projektach. What's up, man? So I don't know. You gotta teach me some of the. All right.
No, when we give a five,
Wait, what? Yeah.
we just
Like
give
that.
it.
Like this. All right.
So when you give a five, you just.
Okay, let's do it again.
One
All right.
Just one
Cool.
five. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
it.
Cool.
two. You gave me a five. When you see all that extra,
Yeah.
that's gang banging. We not
All
gang
right.
bangers.
So just like a straight, just like.
Just a straight five. You see it, man? How you doing?
All right.
Fight that nigga! Fight him!
Yeah, get him. Don't let him
Fuck
take
outta
your cars
here.
either.
Fight him! Khalid! No! Really?
That's what you meant by growing up fast.
Growing up fast. Young, growing up fast. He probably like 3 years old, 4 years old. You know, everything going on, what's going down. You gotta teach him to be tough, man. Growing up here. But I ain't want my kids to grow up here. Nah. You know, my kids ain't around here, thank God.
Fight him!
Powiem wam, że wybranie się w taką miejscówkę w piątek wieczór jest całkiem grube, ponieważ już tam z balkonów z tyłu wyszykują, żebym zabrał tą kamerę, żebym się stąd zawijał i tak dalej, bo nie jestem stąd, więc wiadomo, no alkohol, ludzie troszeczkę się robią agresywni i tak dalej, ale no kurde, Jak tak zachodzi słońce, to już to wszystko mniej przyjaźnie wygląda, trzeba przyznać szczerze. No ale na szczęście, jak widzicie, jestem tutaj z Cashem i jego ekipą, więc jest wszystko spoko, aczkolwiek już kilka osób tak od razu z daleka powiedziało, że z daleka z tą kamerą ode mnie, bo nie mogę być nagrywany. Jak to jeden ziomek powiedział, na tym osiedlu nie mieszkają tylko dobrzy ludzie, o tak, więc też muszę się pilnować z tym, gdzie nagrywam. So if you guys are growing in this kind of neighborhood, like what's there to do except of just sitting on the bench drinking booze?
There's a lot of creative things to do. It's up to what you choose to do. You know, if you get into the streets, then you get into the streets. Unfortunately, I got into the streets a little bit, you know, but I always had music, so I was like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I got 1 felony, and I got locked up and was facing 10 years in jail, and I did a year, and it was my first felony. So they took it easy on me and let me get the hell out of there, thank God. But you choose what you want to do, you know what I mean? You could choose to stay on the right path. Unfortunately, I followed the wrong path for a little while, and then I got back on track and did what I had to do. And now, like, I'm not like a part of the hood. I'm a force in the hood. Now I'm like an inspiration to the hood. Thankfully, you know, like I'm not doing the things that I once did when I was younger. You know, so I'm proud of myself for that. Definitely, you know. I got shot on this corner, Sutter Ave and Lincoln. I was coming from which was my job right there. There was a barbershop right there. I used to work at a barbershop. We had some beef with some fellas, and I was with the guy that they really had beef with, which was one of my guys. And they seen us at a red light. They started shooting, we started shooting, and I happened to got hit, and I fell in the middle of the street. I actually tried to run, but when I tried to run, the bullet pierced my leg, and when I tried to run on it, my leg had snapped in half, so I had just fell on the ground and had to lay there. And they was just shooting back and forth with each other, and it stopped. And you know, I got patched up, went to the hospital, and everything was all good, man. I couldn't walk for like 6 months, but I'm here speaking to y'all, man, on this interview. Thank God. So
When was it?
this was years ago, probably like 2002, something like that. Years ago, when I was young, running the streets.
I hope you ain't
Trying to do
having
what I
any
gotta
beefs
do.
with people around here right
nah,
now.
we're not having no beef right now. I'm trying to stay out the way. I'm good right now, man. That's why you're able to walk through here with me. I understand why some of them do the things they do and why they do, because I used to do the same thing, and it's called hustling out of desperation, because you got bills to pay, you got kids to feed, you got things to do. You know, I could tell you a story to where I went and got me a pack. I came home, I ain't want to hustle no more, and I was with, you know, my girl, and we got a nice apartment in Jamaica Estates, and you know, I wasn't making the money that I once made when I was growing up, because I was hustling. And you know, she was kind of looking down at me like, you know, I wasn't the person I used to be. I wasn't the person I was, and that led me to go back to hustling, you know, grabbing a pack, you know, and going to do what I had to do. And I was making more money than I ever did, but I lost that money because as quick as it come, the quicker it go. But not just that, I promised God when I got out of jail that I wouldn't be doing those things. And when I got out of jail, I went back to doing those things due to peer pressure and having to pay bills and having to do that. But as quick as I got it, I lost it. And
you know how we do. Yes, sir. What's up, family?
Yeah,
how
man,
you?
we up on this outside.
What you doing
chilling.
over here?
I'm just chilling. I just got off work. I work on the plaza.
Uh-huh.
Chilling, got some pizza. About to jump on this good boy and hit the streets.
Another
All right.
Friday.
Yes, sir.
Another Friday
You
in
already
these
know.
streets.
I gotta touch one of the spikes. Sorry,
Yeah, go ahead.
buddy.
You can touch one.
Yeah.
They real spit it
Flies
out.
out,
You
man.
already know.
And that's what I'm talking about, man. This is a positive
East
dude
New
from the
York.
hood. Positive dude
Yes,
from
sir.
the hood. Go to work, do what he do.
Yes,
He
sir.
from the hood. He about the hood life and everything, but he chose to do what's right. That's what I'm
right.
talking about. He
right.
chose to use his mind. And my guy's a positive influence for people, man. He got a good thing doing his good job, good placement, everything. He's doing what he's doing, man.
Yes, sir.
That's the love, man. That's real love. That's good love, man. I
That's a
like to
fact.
see people doing good, especially my people doing good, man.
That's right.
Real talk.
Man, been doing this for years.
Yeah, man. You already
Dog,
know,
yeah.
man. You already know.
You already be safe.
You already
know the
know,
vibe,
man.
all right? Nice meeting you,
Nice
brother.
meeting you, bro.
You already know. See you later, man.
See it.
Yes, sir.
That's an interesting choice for a motorcycle bulletproof vest.
He's just doing his thing, man. He's just doing his thing. You gotta love it. We here late night, my boy's head just walking through the hood. I love it, man. I love it.
But he literally had a bulletproof vest on him, right?
I think so, man. I think so, but you gotta keep it like that. Yo, Kyle, what up?
Where are we heading now?
We're headed to Cypress Hills, man, to the front of Cypress, man. I'm gonna go check my boy Flo.
So that's Cypress Hills.
Yeah, we're in the front of Cypress real quick. I got you, I'm here. All right.
I like your shirt. Yeah, I like your shirt, bro. What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm shooting another one. What you was trying to do?
Generalnie grubo, bo tylko się tutaj pojawiliśmy, zaraz podszedł jakiś ziomek i się tak pyta, od kogo jesteście, co tutaj robicie i tak dalej, ale już szybko wyjaśnione, jesteśmy ziomeczkami, jesteśmy na Cypress Hills, moi drodzy. Where are we at right now, man?
Right now, you're in the front of Cypress Hills, man. Cypress is one whole project, but it's separated into different sides. So
Section.
It's different sections. You know what I mean? People know you from your side. You know what I'm saying?
If you know which side, you know it's the front side.
You have a lot of artists here,
Yes, sir.
so we have Kashmir here, and how can we find you?
How can they find you?
Yeah,
How can you find me?
yeah, on YouTube.
Oh, Dollar Front Sada. Yeah, you know.
All right. You don't even have to introduce yourself. People are like, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
Dollar.
I know, they know, but they know me. They know what's up. Dollar Front Side, I'm a front side individual.
Right.
Feel me? I grew up here. I've been living out here for 36 years. If you from here, you from the front, you know what's up. Like, rest in peace, C's, rest in peace, Op. Feel me? We lost a lot. The front gonna stay on top. That's what we do. Get money, fuck bitches. Shit.
A lot of people died. You know what I mean?
Lost a lot, but we gained a lot too.
man. Everywhere you go, you walking on places where people died at. You know what I mean?
This is the monumental side of the whole East New York,
That's a
man.
fact.
The front, like Tut, a lot of monumental gangsters came from here.
I feel like you guys are working hard to, like, you know, try to keep the kids on the right path and stuff like that, you know, like Cash here is
you
just
you gotta set an example. You know, sometimes we fall in certain pit holes ourselves.
Right.
So, but you know, cause we got to do what we got to do, regardless of it. And it's hard out here, cause there's a lot of pressure on you to feed your kids, to take care of your family, and do things of that sort.
Right.
But at the same time, we keeping it positive and trying to stay alive out here and survive out here.
Right.
And we teaching the kids to do the same thing, cause they growing up in the same environment.
At one time, it was all unity. At one time, everybody was all together. So we're trying to bring it back. You know what I mean? We trying to get back to that culture, bringing it back, man. You know, because when we grew up, we didn't have the right knowledge on what it is now. So now that we up at age, it's time to like try to like change.
What you got popping with the music, Dollar?
Well, as far as the music, I got a little freestyle out on YouTube and shit. Like, you know, I've been performing in a couple clubs and all that, a couple strip clubs and shit. I'm enjoying it right now, you feel me? So
that's cool.
What's up?
that's my new hobby right there.
We gotta do something, Dollar.
Gangsta.
We gotta
How
do
you
something.
like it, man? How you like New York?
That's
Now you
it.
in New York.
Yeah.
This when they say New York, they mean here, the trenches, the project.
We make the trends. We set the trends. What we doing. That's what they trying to do. You know, that's what they emulating.
Right.
You know what I mean? The hood set every bar in New York City. You know what you see on TV, what you see in movies, what you see. Period. Like this is where it's at. This
Where
is
it
the
start.
trenches, man. So
That's where it
this
start.
is where it start at. You know what I mean? That's why they tend to keep us down, tend to try to
Slang.
hold us down. But we fight up out of that. They know our pedigree. They know our bloodline. They know who we are.
Right.
So we fight up out of that and get busy, as you see we doing. And it's not just negativity happening in the hood.
Yeah.
My boy is a positive figure. He
fact.
help people. He do things. You know what I mean? I've
fact.
been watching him for a while.
That's a
He
fact.
help artists. He got a job. He working. He an entrepreneur. He do things
Right.
on the side, all types of stuff. So don't think that we just showing the negative side of
Nah.
things. We got a whole lot of positive things going on out here as well. So
It's more positive, believe it or not, it's more
positive than negative.
But
yeah.
I guess back in the days, like 80s, 90s, wasn't that much positivity in here.
80s and 90s, this was considered the terror dome.
Dome, yeah.
A lot of
on,
us
man.
grew up on having PTSD. I didn't know what the fuck it meant. I just know every time I hear pat pat, I gotta know like
Yeah.
You're telling me that when you were kids, you had like, you know, shootings.
we had nightmares.
Yeah, now, put it like this. I was taught like young, like where you hear shootings, you get low. As a kid, you knew how to get low. You knew how to do. You knew what to do. You knew how things was going down. It was OGs, certain OGs that tell you like, yo, it's about to go down tonight. I don't think you should bring them around.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Shit like that. It was real. You know, them times was real hard and real raunchy
Right.
where people was trying to get it. It's not like today where you got a lot of opportunity. The internet then opened up a lot of opportunity and stuff like that. To where, not saying it wasn't opportunity back then, it just was you couldn't see it. If you come outside and you know you could get this type of money selling drugs real easy, why would you go get a job at McDonald's? You know, even though the job at McDonald's might have been the right thing to do, but it's tempting. You come out your building, somebody making $5,000 and you only making $3.75 an hour. Which one you gonna choose?
If you could change one thing in the community, in the neighborhoods here, in the, you know, in the plaza, in Cypress Hills.
What would I change?
Yeah.
I change the mindset of certain people.
Basically.
I mean, it's the mindset of where we come from that's
Us
carrying
down.
on the tradition of bullshit.
Real shit.
If we could change the mindset first, we need to put more money and opportunities for the kids in the community. That's what we need to do first. You know what I mean? Because if there's nothing for the kids to do, then we can't tell them what to do.
Go do this, go do that.
If it's nothing for them to do, we can't just talk. You got to show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we have to start. We gotta bring back that
Education and a good example, right?
And it starts with what my man said, like it starts with the mentality. You can't change your life until you change your thoughts.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
you
sir.
can't really change nothing. If you thinking negativity, you gonna go out there and do negativity, and negativity is gonna come back to you.
That's right.
So you gotta change your thoughts in order to rise above a lot of madness that's going on out here. You know what I mean? It's not just here, it's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Na zdrowie.
Yeah, exactly. Cheers.
Na zdrowie. That's what it is.
No i klasycznie, moi drodzy, wasze zdrówko. Tym razem z Cypress Hills. Jeśli myślicie, że znalezienie polskiego piwa tutaj było jakimś wyczynem, to nie jest, praktycznie w co drugim sklepie. Na początku myślałem, że te wszystkie rusztowania są dlatego, że jest jakiś remont, ale dopiero teraz rozkminiałem, że tu chodzi o to, żeby tu było jasne, dlatego że no, nie chcą mieć tutaj za bardzo ciemnych zaułków i tak samo możecie właśnie zobaczyć tutaj jest nawet na generator po prostu latarnia. Nie wiem dlaczego nie postawili normalnej, ale pewnie tam kamery jeszcze są i tak dalej, więc no grubo to wszystko wygląda. Mamy nawet patrol, który właśnie sobie przejeżdża tutaj. Ciekawe, czy nas wysiądą, czy nie. They giving you any troubles or usually just, you know,
Not really.
officer presence?
Got police reform going on now too.
Yeah. Soon the police y'all gonna
They trying to keep their jobs and shit.
So the police got defunded in New York as well?
Yes, of course.
What do you guys think about it? I know it's
It's a give and take because you got people out here that need the police, and then you got people out here that don't give a fuck about the police. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a give and take. You know what I mean? 50-50. It's the hood. So, but you know, it's people that civilians that got regular jobs and that's just trying to, you know what I mean, live regularly that needs the police. So, and I respect that. You know, they need that authority, they need that protection, they need that. So there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you live with it, you learn with it, you grow with it.
Zaraz zobaczycie, jak się bawią dzieciaki z Cypress Hills.
No way. Ain't no way. We chilling. I'm sorry.
It's all good. Kurde, chłopaki się zaczęli tutaj tłuc, tak pół żartem, pół serio. Zawody bokserskie i miałem cichą nadzieję, że ich nagram, ale akurat jak się zaczęli zbierać na drugą rundę, to ich mama wyszła i musieli uciekać do domu. Alright, what's that?
This is Duce Mafia. See the hat, warehouse?
Yeah.
Shout out to Swagger Valley, shout out to Blue Bills, shout out to Depot, shout out to PJ, man. Shout out to the whole warehouse music group, man. Duce only, y'all. We sip this.
Oczywiście co? Koniaczek.
I can't shout out Warehouse without shouting out Bleak. Shout out Bleak too, y'all.
Na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie. Na zdrowie.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Keep your vest on, homie, or you will get shot. Fuck a hater. I'm anticipated that gets busy. Not from Memphis, but still a bear that gets grizzly. Niggas be yapping like they tough as Tenactin. I see them in the streets, they like, Cashmere, what happened? What you know about that brown by the 100 grams? Straight off the plane and stomach from the motherland. I get money, y'all underclass my dividends. I'm a king, you little niggas other than
Hold up.
I like it here.
I like it here.
I like it here.
Cause when I'm back and I'm quick to cut that ball like Birdman and Clips. That's your block, then I'm taking it now. Plus I'm quick to kick a bitch out faster than Destiny's Child. I hate when Dollar be in the hood. Cause when the hammer be out, arms be up like the field goes good.
right.
On the block while I stay in the kitchen. Thought I had his moms on the news
right.
like,
Yeah,
you can't
that's
be
it.
missing. But don't ever let me catch you snitching. Cause you be in the hospital with half your face going and missing. Yo, they say he a fly nigga. When I throw him off the roof, he really be a fly nigga. Nah, we really,
Yo, they say he a fly ass nigga. When I throw him off the roof, he really be a fly ass nigga. Bars over bullshit. We in the front right now, sipping
don't
Douce,
even
my
do
Flo, my boy Dollar. I had to come out here, man. My man Flo chin checked me, said how you get Cypress without the front. So I had to come pull up and show what it is, man. This blog is gonna be serious. You know what I mean? I got you. You in Poland, but you need to know where you at next. Y'all need to let them know where you at right now. Late night though. Late night though.
A lot of people don't come to the side, man.
Pleasure meeting you, man.
Pleasure meeting you, bro.
Thanks.
Always a pleasure.
Hell of experience, man.
Tell Poland we
Flo, you
kept-
gotta make sure you start.
We got him.
Nice meeting you guys.
That's what I was just telling. I'm like, yo, this nigga wrong.
Alright, guys.
Have a good night, brother. Nice
Thanks
meeting
a lot.
you.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Me and
Hit me up on Instagram if you need
Get where you going?
anything.
Get where you going safe, my boy.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Alright, guys. That's what's up.
I brought you to the Brill Projects, man. That's my front. It's just what it is, man. Like I've been from here from the gate, man.
Dude,
Like, I
they
don't-
treated me like I'm from there, you know?
Yeah,
it was,
you supposed to.
Yeah.
You with Cash Man. And it's love, man. And I appreciate you too, Cash. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Poland. I appreciate everything you did for us. You came out and showed love. Salute to the Cypress Project. Salute to my boy Dollar. Salute to everybody that showed love tonight, man. We here. You was out like a night in East New York, Cypress Hills, the front, like. It don't happen like that often. Like you sipped the Douce with us, you gave us some Polish beers, and it was a love, man. You gotta love it, man. You was a stand-up guy out here in Brooklyn, East New York, one of the worst neighborhoods in East New York. I mean, in New York City, period. And they appreciated it. You know what I mean? They seen you showing love. You got the kids slapped by. Man, listen, bro. You did your thing, man.
Thank you so much for putting so much trust in me that you can just, take me there and just like show me around.
Yeah,
And
man. My boy was a part of it. Kasha was a part of it, and he got it all on camera for y'all. And he finna show it to y'all. Y'all need to get with it because it's getting ugly, man. Cypress, Plaza, Pink houses, Linden houses, Boulevard houses, Sutter Ave, Hemlock, Crescent, Pine, East New York forever. Y'all know what it is, man. So I'ma sign off with that. Salute to my boy Kasha though. Y'all check this vlog out.
that shit
I
is dope.
appreciate you, man. It's the end of the vlog, people. It's the last stop. We out of here.
Hip hop from New York from hip hop. Well, I'm bringing it back. This way the shit stop. Where we separate the real from the acts. I ain't hating my nigga, I'm just spitting the facts. The facts got me yelling where Brooklyn at. Word to Biggie. Enough of this shit. Death to mumble rap. What?